Hey guys, it's Treasure and welcome back to my chest. So I've talked multiple times on my channel that I wanted to go back to the gym consistently because I used to. And this week, I finally got back on my gym grind and I'm actually really proud of myself. But it made me think back to a video that I tried to film a few months ago that I never uploaded because I was too much in my head back then and I really didn't like the format of the video. So I want to do this now. So for anyone that doesn't know, before I started liking the gym and going to the gym, I hated the gym with a passion. Like I hated the gym very, 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 very intensely. And I also had a lot of anxiety about going to the gym in general. So the fact that I was able to change that mindset and finally kind of like the gym and not have as much anxiety about going to the gym is kind of crazy. And if I can change like how I feel about the gym, you can also change how you feel about the gym if you also felt like me, which was hating the gym or having way too much anxiety in the gym to go to the gym. So I have a little list here. It's a lot of things, but honestly, if you're someone that has been wanting to go to the gym, but like you fucking hate it, you really don't want to do it, or you just have too much anxiety and you just feel like you're never going to be able to do it, that's not true. And all the things that are written on this little paper are things that have actually helped me. So bear with me. We're going to get into this because I don't want to make a 1-hour video. So let's just get into it. So before subscribing to a gym, try to check multiple gyms, okay? So if you want to go to the gym, don't just like subscribe to the first gym that you find. Obviously, if you're on a budget, just go for the cheapest one. But just be careful because to be honest, like I've gone to like cheap gyms and cheap gyms sometimes not all the locations are clean or just look good. So like maybe like a cheap gym, the location that's close to your house is gonna be fucking disgusting compared to like maybe another location of that same gym in a city next to you is actually gonna look good and be cool. So I would recommend that you do like kind of check out gyms like around your house before you settle on the cheapest one, just so you can like have an environment where you feel comfortable at and you actually like don't feel grossed out, if I could say. Because I've gone to multiple gyms, okay? And I've literally had gyms where I just didn't want to go to the gym because of how gross the gym was and how smelly the gym was, because it's not every gym that the employees actually take care of the equipment and the way that the bathrooms and the looks like, okay? Like I've had headaches from going to gyms that were just not clean at all. So if you're able to, I would recommend going around in the gyms that are close to your house and checking if there's one that's better for you. Ask for the prices, ask for the plans, what comes with it, a subscription at the gym. Do your fucking research before you subscribe, because I'm letting you know, once you subscribe at a gym, if I'm not mistaken, most gyms, it's like a minimum of a year. So if you start subscribing at a gym that you just didn't fucking check, didn't do your research on, and then you end up not liking it, it is like most of them will not let you cancel. And if you try to cancel, they will give you a fee and they will force you to pay, okay? So be really careful before you actually subscribe. Obviously, if you do find a gym that you like, make sure that it's close to your house or the closest that you can, or close to your job if you have a job, and make sure that it's easy for you to get there, okay? Because the further and the harder it is for you to get to your gym, the less you're going to be in the mood to go to the gym, because you're just going to be thinking about the hassle of like, oh, I have to go this, I have to go there, and there's going to be traffic and it's so far. The easier and the closer that the gym is, the better it's going to be for you, okay? Next, get day passes to test them out if you can. Some gyms offer that, not all of them. There are gyms that are going to let you try the gym before you go. Like sometimes it's going to be specific days or things like that. So do your research, ask them if they offer like free tries, free tests and things like that. Or if you have friends that already are subscribed to a gym, ask your friends if they have a free pass, because there are certain gyms where if you're subscribed, you're allowed to bring a friend with you for free. So ask your friends that already go to the gym, hey, are you allowed to bring a friend for free or for a small fee or something, so you can actually see the vibes of the gym, see if you feel comfortable there, if it's clean, if it smells good, and if you're, you like it before you start subscribing and putting your money into that. Because again, a gym subscription is a minimum of a year, and you don't want to be paying for a gym that you don't like and you don't want to go to. Okay, I'm just putting that out there. Then this is for if you have the budget. Once you're good at the gym and you are comfortable at the gym and you know you have your routine and you're finally going, I would recommend investing in a gym that costs more money. Okay, because the employees are just more on their shit. The gym is cleaner. The crowd also, like, how can I say, they're more serious. Okay, they're more serious in a more expensive gym, and I've seen the difference. Like, I've gone through like 4 or 5 different gyms, and the one that I'm at right now is the most expensive one, but it's the best one that I've gone to because they take care more of the gym. Like, the people that are there, like, gonna be more careful. They're gonna be more serious. It's not gonna be a bunch of teenagers that are just kidding around, like, and hogging machines and just not doing anything. The people at most expensive gyms are more serious most of the time. Okay, I'm not generalizing, but whatever. Another thing, if you want to go to the gym and you don't know what the fuck you're doing at the gym and you don't want to, you know, check online and do your research because, you know, a lot of fitness influencers are full of shit, hire a trainer. Again, that is only if you have the budget and you want to put the money in that, and that would make you more confident to go to the gym. Personally, from my experience, I hated having a trainer because I got a male trainer, and I don't know if he's just wasn't used to women, but like my training was so fucking intense that it literally made me not want to go to the gym anymore. So it really depends on your experience. Personally, it didn't work out, but my roommate said that when she did have, if my roommate said that, I'm not sure if she's the one that told me to put this on the list. Some people have good experiences with trainers, some people don't. So this really just depends. If you have the money and you don't want to do the research online to see what kind of workouts to do, and you know, maybe have like trainers around you that you know that they're good trainers and you have reviews of them, because again, my experience with the trainer was just shit. So I'm just putting that out there. Another thing, this is for my girlies, maybe the boys, you guys are gonna like this too. Invest in cute/comfortable clothing, and emphasis on the comfortable. Okay, there is no point in you investing in a cute outfit if you're not going to be comfortable. Okay, you already don't want to go to the gym. You already don't want to be there. The last thing that you want is wearing something that gives you the ick and makes you uncomfortable the whole time that you're trying to do your workout. Okay, wear what you like. When you look in the mirror, you feel good about yourself. And I'm telling you to invest cute clothing for yourself. Don't get a cute outfit trying to flirt with dudes or girls at the gym and trying to get all romantic and stuff. That's not what this is about. It's for you to feel cute. So when you're walking in the gym, and let's say you're insecure, but you walk in front of the mirror, because there's a lot of mirrors there, and I used to not like walking in front of mirrors when I was insecure. So when you have a cute outfit and you like how you look, if you walk in front of those mirrors and it bothers you, you still gonna look cute, and you're just gonna like, ooh, I look cute, and you're not gonna get in your head. Okay, but again, make sure that it's comfortable and that you like your own outfit. If you want affordable gym clothes, I'm not saying to go buy some Gymshark and all that shit right away. You can find cute stuff and affordable stuff at Walmart. Okay, I've had like a few things that I bought at Walmart that were very comfortable and that were cute. You can buy cheap clothes at Walmart, maybe Target. We don't have Target in Canada. If you have that in the US, I'm pretty sure. Go to TJ Maxx, Winners, things where you can find affordable things. There's nice, comfortable fitness clothes. Also Costco. Sometimes there's affordable shit at Costco too. I would be careful about Shein and Temu and all that shit, because I've tried once getting leggings from Shein. They're comfortable, they work out until they don't. They're gonna rip. They're gonna rip and they're not gonna last long, and there's no point in you investing cheap clothes, because they're gonna rip. They're gonna rip eventually. Just spend a few more dollars at Walmart instead of ordering shit on Shein, because I'm telling you now, it is not worth it. Okay? Okay. Next thing, get good shoes. Again, comfortable shoes. And most of the time, I think that people in the gym go for flat shoes. So personally, I wear Converse. I've seen a lot of people in the gym wear Converse. Some people wear Vans. It's not very, like, I don't see them that often, but whatever. A lot of people wear Converse in the gym. or just a flat shoe that is comfortable. I haven't seen like that many people with running shoes, but some of them do have them. I guess it just really depends what you decide to do in the gym and what your budget is. But just make sure you have a comfortable shoe that is that you can tie up. Okay, if you have shoes that like you walk and it comes off your fucking foot, don't wear that to the gym. Okay, comfortable shoes, okay, and that you can like actually feel your feet at the bottom if you're doing weights. That Converse is good for actually like doing weights because your feet is like fat on the floor. But running shoes, I guess, is good for the cardio. But I've tried running shoes like when I was doing weights, and like the texture under the shoe was just making it like all wobbly. So I don't know, just you can just Google it, you know, you can write good shoes for the gym if I do this, this, and that in the gym, okay? Let's get it. So, another thing, prep your gym bag in advance with essentials. This is probably a little bit more for my ladies, but it could be for the boys too. Anything that you think you might need, prep it and put it in a bag. I've had so many moments where I didn't have a prepped bag and I was just rushed in. I went to the gym and I had forgotten a bunch of things that literally gave me anxiety or made it that I wasn't comfortable in the gym because I had forgotten those things. So example, if you have a gym bag, get it ready and just keep it ready with all your essentials in it. So when you go to the gym, that bag is already ready. You just have to put maybe like a change of clothes in it. Most of the things that I would have in a gym bag essential would be deodorant, chafing stick for your thighs if you're a thick girly like me, lotion if there's a shower and you want to take a shower over there, bring your own product. So body wash, maybe your perfume, a towel, shampoo and conditioner. Sometimes the gym showers will have soap, like body soap, but they won't have shampoo, they won't have conditioner. Everything that you need to wash your hair, fix your hair, maybe your skincare routine. Bring all your skincare routine products. That is if you take a shower there, okay? Because I used to go to the gym before I went to work, and I ended up buying these like travel bottles at the dollar store, and I put all my skincare in there, the shampoo, conditioner, just so I could take a shower before going to work. Obviously, if you don't need to take a shower there, don't bring all the stuff that you need for a shower. It's unnecessary, and you're just gonna have a heavier bag for nothing. I'm telling you, when I used to go to the gym before going to the office, it was very frustrating because my bag was heavy. It was heavy, but you know, I wanted to be a gym girly and I had an office job, so I kind of didn't really have a choice. What else? For my girlies, a change of underwear. Even if you're not taking a shower, a change of underwear and some tampons. You never know when your period is gonna start, okay? And I've had situations where my period started, I didn't have tampons, I didn't have a change of underwear. And even then, it's not even just for your period. Sometimes you get real sweaty. And I don't know about you guys, but when when I have thick thighs, okay? So when I get sweaty, my underwear gets like, you know, it gets fucking sweaty. And if I have a change of underwear that I can go change and be more comfortable in, it's gonna be more comfortable for you. I'm trying to think what else I put in the gym, in my gym bag. A change of socks as well. Change of clothes if you need to. Like I said, have your parachute. Have your parachute for the gym. A lot of gyms, depending if it's winter, well, over here for winter mostly, like you need to have your pair of shoes because they're not gonna let you go in the machines with your boots from outside. Just make sure that you have a pair that is specifically for the gym. Personally, I wear Converse all the time. I have a normal platform Converse for my everyday life. And then I have the normal Converse that is white with no platforms that I keep only for the gym. So they stay gym clean, because technically they're not clean because the gym's not perfect. But I've never worn these Converse outside of the gym. I keep them just for the gym. I'm trying to think, what else can you bring in your bag? I think that's mostly it. Is it? Oh, you can bring a lock for the lockers, because there's lockers there depending what type of gym you go to. Some people, they go through the lockers. So make sure that you bring a lock, your lip balm, whatever, anything that you need that you think you might need at the gym, just put it in that bag. You can never have too many things, because I swear, personally, I've had so many situations where I forgot something and it really just pissed me off that I had forgotten it. So this is just for you. Um, Also, consider having a pre-workout. So I don't use pre-workout anymore, but I used to have one in the beginning, and I will tell you guys, when you're starting the gym and you hate the gym and you don't want to go, or well, I don't, it doesn't really correlate with the anxiety, but like if you hate the gym and you don't want to go, having a pre-workout helps, especially if you're not in the mood to actually work. You're just like, I don't want to work out, and like you're like that. Having a pre-workout, once that pre-workout kicks in, you want to get some energy out, so then it motivates you to actually start. You feel like you want to do something, you feel like you want to move your body, and I feel like a pre-workout at the beginning helps a lot. There's a lot of flavors. Some gyms offer their pre-workouts on the spot if they have a protein bar. Not all gyms do that, so you can go to a supplement store and buy your own pre-workout. If you're lucky, the supplement store might give samples or do refunds. Like the supplement store where I go to, if you buy a pre-workout, you don't like it, you can bring it, or they even give samples. So just do your research and kind of see which like supplement store is the best. But I really, 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 really recommend investing in a pre-workout if you don't like the gym and you have a hard time getting the motivation. It is worth it. There's a lot of flavors too. You can, get something that you like, and it kind of tastes like juice. So, well, intense juice. Be careful though. There is like pre-workouts that have beta alanine. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. And that's kind of like the product that gives you the energy, but it can give you like an itchy feeling. Some people don't like it, some people do. The feeling is a bit like, I don't know if the expression is the same in English, but when you feel like you have ants in your legs and like you can't feel your nugs, and it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain. Sometimes it gives that type of feeling. I personally am fine with it when I used to use like pre-workout, but not everyone likes it. So it's just like a little disclaimer. Be careful about that. Otherwise, maybe try to find, energy drinks that are natural or that they're healthy. So I don't know. I haven't tried getting Celsius before the gym. Maybe Celsius, or maybe Alani has some. I don't fucking know, but like any brand that like looks kind of healthy, natural, I would recommend before the gym. Don't get a Red Bull or a Monster before the gym. No. I've tried it, and it's too much. It's not the type of fucking energy drink that you want to take before going to the gym. If you see people doing that, go ahead, but that's just not healthy. And honestly, you crash and burn at the end. Personally, that's what happened when I tried once, and it's just not fun. It's too, like, Red Bull and all these types of energy drinks, that's too much. So really try and go for like the natural types of energy drinks. Another thing, nutrition obviously is important when you're trying to go to the gym and you're trying to lose weight and everything. But don't stress yourself out with the nutrition. Don't worry about that for now. Focus on actually getting your ass in the gym and actually doing the workout, okay? The only thing that you should prioritize is making sure that you eat enough in a day. And if you want to check what you're eating, make sure that you eat protein, okay? Like, you need protein. It's gonna help you. Only focus on protein and eating enough in a day when you start. Don't worry about the rest for now. Like I said, the priority is for you to actually get in the gym, okay? Once you get the hang of it and everything, and you feel like you're more comfortable, then you can slowly start to implement like maybe more rules on your nutrition and being more careful with what you eat. But please don't stress yourself out, because I do know that like sometimes what stresses us out about the gym is that we get overwhelmed and we feel like we need to do so many things. We feel like we need to get the 8 hours of sleep. We need to go to the gym this many times a day. We need to focus on the nutrition. The issue right now is that you hate the gym and that you have anxiety going to the gym. So your priority should just working on getting to the gym, okay? And once you have that figured out, then we can think about, your nutrition and the rest. Bring a friend if you can. So I got lucky. One of my friends wanted to be a personal trainer. So she was like kind of motivating me to go to the gym with her, and it helped me a lot. It helped me, find out more about like fitness. They helped me actually go to the gym, because she was just like, oh no, you're coming to the gym. She wouldn't give me any excuse. So if you do have a friend that already goes to the gym and that doesn't mind you tagging along, I would recommend going. Because obviously it's going to help with your anxiety if you're not alone. But please don't let the fact that you're alone stop you from growing, because obviously not everyone has enough friends, or even friends that go to the gym. Like, not everybody goes to the gym, so you may not find someone in your entourage that goes. But it can help if you have a little friend. And even if it's not a friend that likes fitness, find a friend like you, okay? Like someone that really wants to go to the gym, that has anxiety, that doesn't like it, you can go with them. I had a friend like that before I had my trainer friend. You guys motivate yourselves, and if you both have anxiety or are both scared, you can support each other, and it actually can really help. Where was I? Okay, another thing, if that is more on the anxiety, if you're stressed out because I don't know, you have social anxiety, there's people at the gym, you're scared that the people are gonna look at you and everything, you can try and find the quieter times at the gym and go at those times where there's less people in the gym. If I am not mistaken, the quieter times are early in the morning. I think 5, 6 is the time in the morning that has the less people, because around 7, 8, usually the office people that work a 9 to 5 are going to show up around 7 to 8 before their 9 to 5. So I have noticed that when I go to the gym very early, around 7, 8, more people walk in. So if you really want to be in the morning when there's less people, I think around 5, 6 o'clock is a good time. Then if I'm not mistaken, again, another time that is quieter is around 10, 11, because the people that started their 9 to 5, they're at work. So they're not at the gym. So that is also a quiet time. Same thing for the afternoon, around 1 and 3, when people are not done working yet. Most of the people that are in the gym at that time are people that are unemployed or that work from home or whatever. So there's not as many people. Do not go at 5 o'clock. Okay, that is for you. If you have to go at 5 o'clock because you're working on 5, okay, you can go. But I'm telling you right now, after 5 o'clock, I think between 5 and 7 is the worst time for you to be in the gym. There are so many people. Everyone is in the gym. I've gone to the gym after 5, and it is so frustrating because there's so many people, and you get overwhelmed, and then people are everywhere. All the machines that you need to use, there's always people on them. And please, if you want the less people possible, do not go at the gym after 5, because that's the worst moment of the day that you could go to the gym. And then I guess the other quieter time is at night. So I think after 8. But again, don't quote me on this. I'm going from experience and the moments that I went to the gym and things that I've seen online. But usually the moments where people are working or they're just at home doing their shit is when it's quieter. And it's really going to help if there's less people in the gym, if you have anxiety going to the gym. Also, when you start, if let's say that you have anxiety about the fact that you don't know what the fuck you're doing in the gym, I would say ease in with cardio. Okay, a lot of people say it's not with cardio that you're gonna lose weight and get fit. But again, our goal is to get you in the gym and get you to be consistent with the gym. So if in the beginning you have anxiety, you're not ready to go in the weight section, you don't know what you're doing, and you're really stressed out, just start with cardio, okay? So your priority would just be show up at the gym, go on the treadmill, and then leave. Because going on the treadmill is better than just not going at all. And again, we're trying to get you into the routine of going to the gym and getting you comfortable in the gym. So once maybe at the beginning, you're just gonna do cardio, but eventually as you go to the gym and you're more comfortable being in the actual gym, and maybe as you go more often, you're gonna be used to seeing the same people and everything, and you're gonna be more comfortable at that gym, and eventually it'll be easier for you to change into something else. Wow, I dropped my grandpa on the floor. Give me just a moment. Anyways, so yeah, next one. Plan your workouts in advance. So if you do weights and not cardio, plan them in advance. If you have an iPhone or whatever, an Android, I'm assuming all phones have notes. Plan your workouts in your notes in advance. So when you get to the gym, you already know what you're gonna do. There's no anxiety, there's no, what am I gonna do when I'm at the gym? You already have them all written down in your notes. You just get your notes out and they're ready. It's gonna help you put the anxiety down. Focus on exercises that you enjoy. So again, like I said, to ease in with the cardio. But if you want to do weights, or you already eased in with the cardio and you want to start weights, the best way to be comfortable is to try a few exercises, and the ones that you like, stick with them. Okay? And again, people are just going to be like, oh, but you have to do the workouts that you don't like, because blah, blah, blah. Again, priority is to get you in the gym, to help with your anxiety, and to be consistent. So at the beginning, you have to do the things that you want to do to make it fun for you, or to make it enjoyable and to make you want to go to the gym. If you're trying to go to the gym and at the beginning you're doing things that you don't like, or you're forcing yourself to do things that you don't want to do, you're not gonna want to go, okay? So find things that could be fun to do. I don't know, well, fun to do. Well, see, there's exercises personally that I like to do. So then I set up a fucking workout plan doing only exercises that I like to do. For example, I used to hate doing hip thrusts. Hate it. So I wouldn't do them. And now I do. And I love hip thrusts now. Because I gradually started adding stuff that I didn't like to do, instead of just forcing myself right at the get-go to do things that I don't want. So, okay. What else? Okay, another thing. If you do weights, prioritize your form first, okay? Doing weights, the point is not for you to do your whole body weight in weights. This is not a competition. You don't have to walk in the gym and have to use like so many fucking weights. You go at your own pace. Everyone in the gym is different. We all have our different goals. We all have our different strengths. So if you start doing the weights, small weights, it's okay. Everyone starts somewhere. Don't get in your head and be like, oh my God, I have small weights. People are gonna look at me. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about how much weights that you have. Because again, everyone started in the gym, okay? The gym bros that you see in the gym that are fucking big and that have big ass weights, you really think that they started at the gym with that many weights? No, they were at the same spot that you were. So don't care about that shit. Take what you're comfortable with. And another thing, if ever you go to do the weights and you take, I don't know, 15s in each arms, and you're doing this and you're like, ooh, that's way too heavy, get from the start. Don't be ashamed to go back and put it down and take lower weights. There's no shame in doing that. Don't worry about it. You have to make sure that it's good for you, because in the end, like, it's not going to be fun for you if you start taking weights that are way too heavy in the beginning. Then you're going to do your reps and you're going to do them not properly, and you're going to hurt yourself, or you're just going to be discouraged because you're going to be like, oh my God, well, why is it so hard? Take weights that are lower. And if ever, I don't know, you do your set and you realize, that's pretty easy, go back and take harder weights. You're allowed to check the weights before the weights and check them and see if they're okay. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, okay? You're doing this for you. You're not here like to impress anybody at the gym. And I'm telling you, nobody gives a fuck, okay? People are all there to work on themselves. They're not there to look at you and be like, oh my God, this girl, like, or this guy, look at how many weights he's taking. People are paying to be there. They're not there just to look at what other people are doing. Like, you know? See? Oh, sorry. The thing about low weights, if ever, you can even do body weight, okay? There's exercises that you can do body weight and it's gonna be okay. And yes, I said prioritize your form first, but I don't know if that was like clear or not. Basically, your form is the way that you do the exercise. So I don't know. If you're doing a squat, make sure that your position of the squat is good, and do the squats with no weights first. Because there is no point in you putting up the weights if you don't have the right form. Because again, you will hurt yourself, or you won't even work the right muscle. Okay, because usually the fucking squats are gonna work your glutes, if I'm not mistaken, and your quads. So if your form is not right and you're putting these crazy weights, you're just going to end up hurting yourself, or just like, I don't know, straining your back, or like working something else on your body that has nothing to do with your glutes and your quads. So please, your form is very important. You need to focus on your form first, and then gradually add more weights, and then it's gonna be better for you, and it's gonna be fine and dandy and all good. Gradually try things out of your comfort zone. Obviously, this is when you're a little bit more comfortable with the gym and you already got a little bit over your anxiety. I used to hate trying new things in the beginning. I was very, very, very negative about the gym, but sometimes you can try new things and you end up realizing that it's actually really fun. So some gyms have classes. Some gyms have Zumba classes, or HIIT, if I'm not mistaken. Some have the bicycle classes, yoga classes. Like, you can try, some of them have like free classes included. And when I tried the Zumba classes, it was fun and it was very out of my comfort zone. But when I went, I was very stressed, but I ended up having so much fun. And you realize that in those classes, people are very supportive. Like the Zumba class that I went to, it was all like ladies, it was all women, and everyone was encouraging themselves, and everyone is so positive. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of sad that I'm not going to the classes anymore, because there was very like a sense of community, and people are not there to judge you. Everyone is there to get fit and to lose weight. And in the Zumba classes, in these types of classes, people are actually having fun, and sometimes the instructors are funny and they're really fun. So it could be fun to try things that get you out of your comfort zone. And this is the same as, you know, if ever you've been going to the gym and you eased into cardio the whole time, then when you feel ready, what is going out of your comfort zone? Starting weights, okay? Because I know a lot of people are scared of going into the weights section and doing weights, and I was one of them before, okay? In my mind, I was like, oh no, I'm just gonna do cardio. I never wanted to do weights. And guess what? I ended up doing weights. I actually love it, and you lose more weight when you do weights. Let's be real. Like, people really think that running on the treadmill will make you lose a lot of weight, but weights actually make you lose more weight. And I would know, because I lost a lot of weight, okay? Wait. Take a shot every time I say wait. Anyways, this video is already 30 minutes. I wanted this to be short, but I have so many tips, and I think that like, I just want to get them all out and give them all to you guys. Another way, okay. Talking about weights. I know it can be a little bit intimidating to go to the weight section when, you know, all the gym bros are there. There's like the big chunky guys that are in front of the mirrors, and you might be a little bit stressed out to go next to them and, you know, do your shit. And some gyms, the way that they're laid out, you can go in the weight section, take the weights that you need, and walk away and go do your exercises somewhere else. You're allowed to do that. Don't be shy to do that. Just put your weights back, okay? Because nobody likes people that take weights and just doesn't bring them back. So if you decide to do that, you are allowed, in most gyms, I think. Take the weights, go do your exercising, and maybe in a more secluded area, in an area where you feel more comfortable and you don't need to be in front of the mirrors and in front of all these guys. And then when you're done, make sure that you bring them back. You're allowed to do that. You can adapt at the gym to make sure that you are in a comfortable situation and that you don't stress as much as you would without these little tips and tricks, okay? Don't be afraid to adjust. I already said that. I told you guys. Don't be shy, okay? If the weight is too high or the weight is too low, you can go adjust it. It's no competition. Nobody gives a fuck how many fucking weights you have in your arms, okay? Cultivate a positive mindset. Okay? And this may not seem important, but it is, okay? When I used to hate the gym, I would go in saying, oh, I hate the gym. I'm never gonna like the gym. I would go to the gym with such a negative mindset. Obviously, you're gonna keep hating the gym. I get there and I'm in a bad mood because I hate it so much. I'm like, oh, fuck the gym. I hate the gym. Fucking sucks. And just stop complaining, okay? Complaining will not help you, because just an example, the friend that was like kind of a trainer, when I went with her, I would get into arguments with her because of how negative I was. And she called me out. She was just like, yo, you're so negative. Obviously, if you walk into the gym with a negative mindset and saying that you hate the gym, you're never gonna like the gym. You have to shut the fuck up and stop doing that. So if you're negative about the gym, don't say it out loud, okay? Because this is just like affirmations. If you keep saying, I hate the gym, I hate the gym, I hate the gym, I don't like the gym sucks, you're gonna keep thinking that and you're just gonna make it worse, okay? Obviously, maybe you don't wanna lie to yourself and say, hey, I love the gym, but try to say positive things about it. Try to see find why you're going to the gym, okay? When you go to the gym, you feel better after. Think about that. Maybe you don't like the gym, but you know that you're gonna feel better once the fucking workout is done. So try to think about the positive things about the gym and get out of your negative mindset. Also, don't compare yourself to other people in the gym, okay? We all do that. We compare ourselves to people in the gym. We compare ourselves to fitness influencers. We compare ourselves to a bunch of people. Don't do that, okay? Because you have to remind yourself that, first of all, everyone in the gym has different goals. Everyone in the gym has a different metabolism. Everyone in the gym has a different story, okay? Maybe like you're in the gym comparing yourself to a girl that has a perfect body. Do you know how long this girl has been working on her body? I've seen people in the gym that have amazing bodies. And then you go up to them and you talk to them and they're like, oh, I've been working on this body for 7 years. So that's why there is no point in comparing yourself to people in the gym, because you don't know their story. You don't know these people. You don't know why they're in the gym. You don't know how long they've been in the gym. You don't know how crazy their nutrition might be. Some people in the gym, they have a nice ass body, but like their nutrition is like top tier. Like they count their calories. They're very, they don't go to the restaurant. Like you don't know the people in the gym, okay? And same thing for the fitness influencers, okay? Some fitness influencers have integrity. Some don't. I've seen so many fitness influencers act like they built their own booty, but they have a BBL. And I've seen girls in the gym with a BBL, because if I'm not mistaken, when you get a BBL, you're supposed to work your body. You're supposed to go to the gym to maintain the BBL. So don't compare yourself to other people in the gym, because again, everyone has a different journey with the gym. Everyone has a different story, and it just wouldn't be fair to you to compare yourself to other people when you don't know what they have gone through to get the body that they have, okay? Let me see what else is left. I already said it, but motivate yourself because you're going to feel better. Try to find the reasons why you're going to the gym that is going to make you feel better. If you're going to the gym because people called you fat and you want to be skinny because of other people, you're not going to stick with the gym. Find reason for yourself to why you want to go to the gym and why you want to take care of yourself. Get healthier, get stronger for the future, for yourself, for clothes. Personally, I'm thick, okay? But I'm a fashion girly. And I end up not really having that many options because, you know, stores don't really have plus size. Or if they have plus size, the fucking clothes is ugly. If you're someone like this that's just too thick for, you know, the clothes that you like or the brands that you like, use that as motivation. Tell yourself that you're at the gym so you can fit in the clothes that you want to wear. And I'm telling you, it's going to be very rewarding for you when you're going to lose weight and be able to wear that clothes. One example is Gymshark for me. I didn't fit in Gymshark before at all. And I've always wanted to get Gymshark. I've always wanted to order Gymshark. And I started going to the gym consistently. I started doing weights. I started doing things that I didn't like. I changed my whole mindset on the gym. And guess what? One day, Gymshark was on sale. I took a chance. I ordered it and it fit. And I started literally bawling my eyes out because I couldn't believe that I could fit in something that I've always wanted to wear. So find the motivation for yourself. Find things that will make you happy or will help you stay motivated and disciplined in the gym. Don't do it for other people. Do it for yourself. Think about the things that you want, okay? And do it for yourself and not others. Oh, that's about it. So these are all my tips and tricks. I know maybe it was a little bit all over the place, and obviously the video is like 40 minutes when I said I didn't want the video to be this long, but I guess I had a lot of like little tips. But these are all the things that have actually get me over my hatred and anxiety for the gym. And like I said, I used to hate the gym with a passion, and I used to have a lot of anxiety. I was very uncomfortable going to the gym, and all these things have helped me put down my anxiety. Obviously, despite all these little tips and tricks, the fear will still be there, especially if you're starting, but you need to go with the fear, okay? It's gonna be scary in the beginning, but once you get used to it, you will see that it is worth it. I love the gym now. Obviously, I get moments where, you know, I'm not as active and I'm not consistent anymore because I let, you know, life get in the way. But I'm telling you, you are able to change your mindset. You are able to change your view on the gym, and you are able to put your anxiety down. So that's it. I really, 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 really hope that this video has helped you if you watched it towards the until the until the end. If you guys did, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. You can leave it a like or subscribe to my channel. I don't always give fitness tips, but you know, I talk about my life and the things that I've learned. So maybe I will talk a little bit more about fitness if I have other things to say. And if ever you're someone that already goes to the gym and you wanted to see what I was going to say in this video, if you have other tips or other tricks that I haven't said in the video, please leave it in the comments below for the little people in here that need your help, because that would be really appreciated. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.